Welcome everybody to another Guild Wars 2 video. Haven't posted in a while. I have been playing but just not making videos so much. What we have here is a point I'd like to raise, that a lot of people have said that bunkering is dead, or bunkering isn't part of the meta anymore, or bunkering shouldn't be part of the meta anymore because of X, Y and Z. Now I've got a very small gameplay video to show you of just one game. Not my best game. I haven't really bunkered in PvP for a while. I've mostly been playing World v World and playing other classes while doing ranked arena. But it's my first game back. I've used a basic build from Meta Battle, which I'll link in the description below, and I've made two basic changes to it, so that kind of really tickles my fancy of how I like the build to be, but two very minor changes and still getting the exact same results. Bunkering isn't dead in my opinion. It actually helps the team. Just killing everything in your path and dying while trying to do so kind of isn't the point of PvP. You know, it's great fun to do that, especially in unranked or on ranked. You want to have a bit of fun, go full DPS and go kill people and die trying. You know, that's the way it works. But for me, I kind of like to bunker in PvP. I really do. Mostly because that's what Guardians are for, in my opinion. A lot of people say no, they're not. They're better at PvP. Better at DPS than Warriors. That's fine. They may be. It's their opinion. But I really do like my Guard to bunker. Why? Because it's called a Guardian for a reason. Now I'm going to split waves on that one with opinion, but let's have a look at the build. The build itself is fairly standard. The build in Meta Battle shows Mace and Focus for the second set. I go Mace Shield only because I prefer the Mace Shield combo. So I've gone Staff, Mace and Shield. My sigils are Energy and Water, Energy and Water. Now a lot of people go Intelligence instead of Water. People don't like Water, but it gives me an extra 300 to 400 heal every single, I don't know, like what is it, 30% hit. You know, every single 3 hits it's giving me, you know, like a 300 to 400 heal. I mean, why am I going to deny that? Every little helps at the end of the day. For my rune, I've gone Rune of the Soldier. Obviously, bunkers, shouts to remove conditions, you have to go Rune of the Soldier, and also because of the extra vitality and toughness that it gives you. Cleric Amulet, that's a given. You want to really kind of boost up your healing power as much as you possibly can. I've got mine to 1200. My toughness is just under 3k. My power obviously only at 1500, but my HP is good because of the Rune of the Soldier, just at 15,500. So what you really want to do in this build is you want to use your staff quite a lot. I mean, I do use the staff quite a lot in this build. You want to use your Orb of Light. You want to use your Symbol of Swiftness right at the start of the game to get swiftness. Your Empower is so important for your healing. It's like, you know, 2.7k heal. You know, you get your 12 stacks of Might. Your Line of Warding is fantastic to have people, and when people say fight on the point, it means fight on point. It really does. The Line of Warding helps. It gives you that crowd control measure. When you use that Line of Warding in the middle of the point, players find it very difficult, and a lot of players in PvP forget about stability. You know, obviously with the recent changes coming with stab, people are forgetting about stab altogether. You know, unless you have something like 10 stacks, it really is no point in having it. But in PvP, when a lot of people will not have stability, Line of Warding is your best friend. You know, you just keep rolling and dodge rolling in between your Line of Warding, and you'll find people trying to hit you very difficult, as you'll see in the video that I made of my game. So utility skills, Shelter, Stand Your Ground, Hold the Line, Save Yourselves, and Renewed Focus. Now for World v World I use Purging Flames and trait it in the bottom line to make sure your consecration skills recharge faster. Now I use Save Yourselves in this because the amount of boons that it gives you, and because you're not going to be mass condied. You know, in World v World you're looking at your mass condi, looking to use various skills to kind of spread those conditions around, like your Epidemic. But really in PvP you're looking at maybe 3 to 4 conditions max. If you can draw those together, you will be able to get rid of those very quickly, if traded correctly in your bunker. Now, a lot of people have 6 points in Valor, 6 points in Honor, and they put either the rest in Virtues or they split it with a 1 point in Radiance and a 1 point in Virtue. I don't. I'm going for a Virtue bunker because I like to use my Virtues, and because you really don't need 3, well, you don't need a full line of 6 in Valor, you know, because they really don't help you. There's nothing in there, apart from, you know, altruistic healing, possibly, but really, 81 healing, it doesn't help for being a bunker. So, what I've gone for is, as in the link below, I've gone for 2 in Valor, 6 in Honor, 6 in Virtues. You'll be able to have a look at it much more in detail. I'm not going to go through with it, you know, go through the whole kind of list. There's just no point. You can look for yourself. What I have done though is I've gone in the second skill in Honor, so in the 4th point, I've changed that to 2-handed mastery, mostly for my staff. Skills to recharge. I know that a lot of people like to use a resolute healer. That is in the build itself, but I'm not too much of a fan of that. I think with my stab and also my F3 to give me extra stab, I kind of should be okay trying to heal. If I need to knock people off, I need to interrupt people, I use a line of warding where the person is dead, and then I can you can actually interrupt them that way if you didn't know, but then again you probably did. So that's the build. It's a very quick walkthrough. The point is simple. Bunkering is not dead, and the question at the end is, why do people think bunkering is dead when it actually isn't? You know, I agree it's not part of the meta. There's lots of different metas, and metas change with different patches, but I still do believe bunkering has a part to play in Guild Wars 2 PvP, and hopefully this video shows it, and the build kind of encourages a lot more of you to play bunker. Thank you.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. Svanier's return. You've taken the mine. They took the henge.
Refreshing. Armored up. Go ahead. Hit. Strong. That feels good. Armored up. Stand your ground.
Your enemy took the mine.
Go ahead. Hit.
The keep is yours.
That seems good.
You've taken the mine.
Through. You'll be doing that one for
Kill
days.
right. Stand your ground. Seriously. Refreshing.
You've taken the mine. Svanier's return. The chieftain has returned.
Stand your ground.
Refreshing. You've seized the henge. You've taken the mine. They took the henge.
Refreshing. Stand your ground. Armored up.
They took the henge.
Rejoining the fight.
The keep is yours. Svanir's return.
Not enough because I feel so.
The chieftain has returned.
Stand your ground. Save yourselves.
The keep's been lost. They took the henge.
Urge to kill. Stand your ground. Got a turret up. Attack my target.
Your team is victorious.
Go ahead.